What's happening, people? We're back here once again on CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts. Once again, we're back inside the building, and I'm very excited to jump into this one. The sounds of Adekunle Gold alongside Davido. This one goes by the name High. Really cool sounding tune by the looks of things. I'm looking forward to getting into this one. As always, if you haven't already, my friends, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button on the top right-hand corner of the page, getting involved in the channel in as many ways as you can. Obviously, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff. And please do remember, my friends, there will be a lot of cuts and pauses during this video. The reason for this is very simply because YouTube will block the videos unless we do it. Unfortunately, there isn't really a way around it that allows me to actually put videos out in the way I want to do it. So basically, this is how we have to do videos these days. We're going to crack on though. Hopefully, you guys can still enjoy. Bear in mind, there'll be a lot of sort of production breakdown, vocal breakdown. We're doing this from almost like a music production perspective. So we're going to jump into this one right about now, and hopefully, you guys enjoy. Right from the off, man.
Love is not enough, baby.
Woo!
Come to me, Molo.
Immediately, right from the jump, man, it's sounding super, super smooth. We know Adekunle's got a beautiful voice. We know this. He has incredible vocal tones. I'm loving the layout of the instrumental as well. Very stripped back, almost diving into that sort of amapiano sound with the sort of shuffling hi-hats, the rolling kick drums as well. It's sounding really, really smooth as a kickoff.
NSC 250,
This is really nice, man. I'm loving the chord structure on it. I'm loving the sort of melodic direction it's going in. I like the fact the video is in black and white as well. I don't know if this is green screened or they're actually just up on top of a building. It sort of looks green screened to me, but I love the fact it's literally all in black and white. Three dancers, he's wearing the suit and just doing the verses. I like the way the video looks, and I'm loving the way the tune's sounding as well. I like this. It's a very kind of Western style central breakdown before we go into what I believe will be the main sort of crescendoing drop of the tune. I like the fact they've just stripped all the drums out. They've gone for a very sort of spacey backdrop. They've switched the way the video looks for here. You can see they're now all in sort of full color, different outfits entirely. This is sounding like a bit of a journey of a tune, I've got to say. I'm keen to see what Davido adds to the table. But again, Adekunle is just on fire vocal-wise. He's got such a delicate vocal tone which just cuts through so cleanly. Loving how this one sounds. Alright then, where are we going? Ah! The thing of this amapiano sound, man, it's proper catching me. Those stuttered sort of 808 kind of almost like drones, those sort of like they're not drums as much. They are still bass instruments, but they sound so cool. They're similar to how sort of drill has these 808 drums, these 808 bass drums that kind of slide around and like run around all over the place. I love the fact with these, they're almost like when you see people kind of chopping and screwing with jungle tunes, and you have these sort of snare rolls that go like it's almost like that, but with bass notes. It's really cool how it's put together. The tune's sounding wicked. I can't say any more than that. Oh, mate. What I'm loving about this as well is the fact that it almost has a kind of carnival flavour to it on top of that amapiano sound. There's so much going on with the percussion. There's so much going on with the sort of instrumentation. It's all very uplifting, very reminiscent of a lot of, I wouldn't even necessarily say soca, just music you're likely to hear at carnival, realistically. It's all very uplifting, very kind of spiritual in a way. Everything's going up. All the melodies are ascending. There's quite a heavenly kind of texture to a lot of it, and it's really well done. I'm genuinely loving this. Oh man, this has got such a wicked groove to it. The way those drums have just kind of stayed at that intensity after the first chorus as well. Like, this is here to stay now. This is where the tune is going. Davido's come in very, very subtle, very soft from what we're used to hearing from Davido. What he tends to do is have these massive kind of crazy vocal melodies that just kind of cut through immediately. This has come through on a lot more of a subtle one, more of a stripped back sort of approach. It's sounding cool. I'm looking forward to seeing where it's going to go more.
Wake up and jump start. I go jump you like a ha.
I Tell you what, you are lying to yourself if you aren't bopping around your room listening to this one right now. If you are in the office listening to this on headphones, then you are quite literally bopping around the room. I don't believe you can be doing anything else, to be honest with you. The production on this is through the roof. I've got to say, the intensity, the constant growth, the fact the track hasn't repeated itself once, there's constantly new pieces being adding in, new melodies, new pad textures, new vocal lines, new vocal melodies, like everything about it is just new. Every 8 bar, there's a new element going on. It's wicked to listen to. And again, back into this really nice kind of really cool kind of spacey mid breakdown. It's really cool how they've kind of incorporated this in. And obviously with that amapiano sound, it's essentially like an extension of dance music to an extent, from what I've gathered, doing my little bit of research that I have. So it kind of makes sense. You're going to have these big euphoric breaks in the middles of tunes. You're going to have these sort of build-up bits where DJs are kind of mixing and blending. You can hear that in the structure. This is designed for a DJ to be blending over. So it works really nicely, both as a listening experience and in a live experience from a DJ playing it, I feel. It's such a catchy rhythm as well, like the I can't even sing. I can't sing, people, just so you're aware. It's proper catchy little like almost circular piece of notation. It works really nicely. I love the video for this as well. I love the fact they keep switching back to that first scene and it's literally just people dancing. Now we're in this sort of more downtown looking scene, in the way everything's sort of lit. It almost looks like back alleys in the way like you've got the sort of street lamps and stuff. It's a really visually pleasing video to watch as well, especially when you see both of them laughing in the back of the car. It works great, man. I'm really enjoying this. So much going on, man. Like, we're starting to hear those little bits of Davido's vocal kind of just rolling into these sort of almost drops. Realistically, that's kind of what they are, these kind of crescendos of sonic fusion, when you're hearing those the little rolling 808 stabs of the amapiano sound. The drums are crazy. You're hearing sort of electronic sirens going off as well. It's a rave tune. We're being real. This is a tune for the raves. I can't wait to hear it in a dance. Mate, listen to that. The rolls. Absolutely crazy. There we go. That's the end of that one. I don't know where they're going to drive to, but we'll call time there. Guys, this one is wicked. Adekunle Gold alongside Davido with High. Wicked video as well. Really like the way this one's been put together. And I've got to say, I really enjoyed it. I love the extension of that amapiano sound becoming more and more apparent in a lot of different musicians' music. It's almost like a trend that's creeping in. The same way the sort of Afrobeat sound originally crept into the UK. I feel this is definitely going to be the next thing to hit the UK, but it's already hitting the rest of the world, as we can hear. Really cool. One thing I'd say, I'd have thought Davido would have had a bit more melodic influence on this. I was kind of hoping he would have one of those crazy, the things we know him for, those crazy like da 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 da, where he starts going all over the place with his vocals. But I don't necessarily think the tune needed it. That's just a personal preference thing. That's what I would have liked to have heard. But there we go. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please do make sure you are hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff, and getting involved with the page in general. And remember, you can catch me on Breakfast with KXVU, 7 till 10 in the AM on Trickstar Radio. You can download the app and lock in live from anywhere around the world. That's 7 till 10 in the AM GMT. This is definitely a tune that's going to be on the Breakfast playlist, so we shall see you there, and we'll see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.